Here's a quick wrap of the top national and international stories on non-stop 100. After a terror attack killed 19 soldiers in Jammu and Kashmir, India carried out surgical strikes on terrorist launch pads across the LOC, inflicting maximum casualties. At least 38 terrorists were killed in the night operation across Kupwara and Poonch sectors as the army moved special forces into Pak-occupied Kashmir. Army Special Para Commandos crossed the line of control and attacked at least 6 terror launch pads. Sources in the Defence Ministry say that 3 terror launch pads were completely destroyed. Lieutenant General Ranbir Singh says during these counter-terrorist operations caused heavy casualties to the terror groups. Lieutenant General Ranbir Singh said the terrorists killed in the surgical strike had planned to infiltrate and target Jammu and Kashmir and other metros in the country. The DGMO said the operation had since ceased and the army didn't have any further plans of continuing the strikes. However, the armed forces are fully prepared for any contingency. The army says 2 soldiers were injured from landmines during the surgical strikes. The commandos from the Special Para Unit were reportedly airdropped close to the line of control as they struck at 6 terrorist launch pads 2 to 3 kilometers inside Pakistan-held territory. The army said it has the proof of surgical strikes. The army says that the surgical strikes were recorded on cameras with drones. The entire operation was monitored through the night by Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar, NSA Ajit Doval, Army Chief D.S. Sohag and other top officials of the army. The announcement of the surgical strike followed a meeting of the Cabinet Committee on Security chaired by Prime Minister Modi, who had vowed to avenge the Uri attack in an earlier tweet. Prime Minister Modi had also briefed President Pranab Mukherjee, Vice President Hamid Ansari, former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh on the army operation. The Governor and the Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister had also been informed. The Modi government called an all-party meeting following the surgical strikes. Most opposition parties have welcomed the move. Cabinet Committee on Security will meet today to discuss the situation in the wake of surgical strikes. After a positive opening on the back of a rise in global crude oil prices, key Indian equity indices took a sharp fall on Thursday. External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj briefed Sonia at her 10 Janpat residence. She's learned to have briefed her on the surgical strikes and the current situation in the country. Congress President Sonia Gandhi says that the party stands with the government in its action to protect the country's borders. Congratulating Prime Minister Modi and the army, BJP President Amit Shah said the army has inflicted heavy damages to terrorists without any casualties on our side. The RSS hailed the army for conducting surgical strikes as well. The Sangh Fountainhead said the army has proved its capability with these strikes. Jammu and Kashmir Deputy Chief Minister Nirmal Singh says Pakistan was behaving like a terror state and therefore this reply was necessary. As part of the government's efforts to take all political parties on board, Home Minister Rajnath Singh informed Chief Ministers of West Bengal, Odisha, Punjab and Bihar and several other opposition political leaders. Singh also spoke to former Prime Minister H.D. Devagowda, Congress leader Ghulam Nabi Azad, CPIM's Sitaram Yechury and informed them about military action on terror launch pads. Punjab CM Prakash Singh Badal put the entire government and political machinery in an emergency mode in the state. Badal also directed the Chief Secretary to immediately release 1 crore each to all Deputy Commissioners of 6 border districts to meet any exigency plan prevailing out of the situation. People in nearly 1,000 Punjab villages lying close to the Pakistani border have been moved from their homes to safer locations. Evacuation of villagers living near the border with Pakistan is also happening in Jammu and Kashmir. In Rajasthan and Gujarat, BSF patrolling has been intensified, while in Jammu and Kashmir, the army is already taking care of the situation. Praising the surgical strike carried out by the army across the LOC, Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis on Thursday said that he felt proud to be an Indian. Maharashtra Navnirman Sena Chief Raj Thackeray rang up the Prime Minister after the strikes and congratulated him. Delhi Chief Minister and Aam Aadmi Party convener Arvind Kejriwal also congratulated the army. A sense of pride prevailed in the house of Uri attack martyr Jawaharlal Munda in Khunti district. The daughter of S.K. Vidyarthi, who was among the martyred soldiers, expressed happiness at the strike in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Sangeeta Devi, whose husband Havaldar Ashok Kumar Singh laid down his life for the nation, demanded that terror masterminds like Hafiz Saeed also be taught a lesson. The family of one of the martyrs from West Bengal expressed happiness and said that the government should kill Hafiz Saeed like US killed Osama. Residents of Devpura village in UP's Ghazipur district, the home of fallen Jawan Harendra Yadav, welcomed the news by jubilantly shouting Bharat Mata Ki Jai. The widow of Lance Naik Rajesh Kumar Yadav from Balia in Uttar Pradesh too expressed happiness. Congratulatory message to the army and pictures of celebrations from across India were seen on social media platforms. In the national capital, scores of people assembled at India Gate to celebrate the surgical strike. In Uttar Pradesh's Agra, locals burst firecrackers to celebrate the strikes. People hailed the Modi government for its action against terrorists. In Varanasi, people performed the famous Ganga Aarti for the army after the strikes. Bollywood Badshah Shah Rukh Khan has also reacted to the surgical strikes. He took to Twitter and thanked the army for its action. Bollywood star Akshay Kumar also hailed the army's move. He said he was proud of the Indian army for successfully carrying out this anti-terror operation. Badminton star Saina Nehwal also took to Twitter to convey her gratitude to the army and saluted the brave jawans. In strong words acknowledging the danger of cross-border terror, US NSA Susan Rice also told Ajit Doval that the US expects Pakistan to take effective action against terror groups. The White House says US encourages continued discussions between Pakistan and Indian militaries to avoid escalation over Kashmir. UN chief spokesperson says military observers are in contact with India and Pakistan over what he calls ceasefire violations across the LOC in Kashmir. Bangladesh says India has all legal and globally accepted right to respond to any attack on its sovereignty and territory. Dhaka had earlier backed India's SAARC boycott as well. The government says that a soldier from Rashtriya Rifles inadvertently crossed over to the other side of the LOC. Army sources say that Pakistan has been informed on the hotline by the Director General Military Operations Lieutenant General Ranveer Singh about the soldier crossing over the LOC. Army sources said that reports of killing of 8 Indian Army personnel reported in sections of Pakistan media was completely false. The central government has failed to broker a solution to the dispute between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu on release of Kaveri water. Concerns and objections raised by both states will be placed back before the Supreme Court. Water Resources Minister who chaired the meet in the national capital rejected a suggestion by Karnataka to constitute an expert committee. Uma Bharti said she will go on a hunger strike if there was violence in either Tamil Nadu or Karnataka on account of sharing Kaveri water. The police has cracked a double murder case of 2 women. Cops say 3 robbers killed the duo. A woman bus conductor allegedly assaulted a college student over a bus pass. Opposition walked out of the assembly over a hike in fee of private medical colleges in the state. United Democratic Front lawmakers continued their hunger strike for the second consecutive day. More gory images of barbarity again have emerged. 22 dogs were killed by locals in Kaladi. Cops have booked 17 panchayat members. Video of a Kerala man who won mud race in Ernakulam has gone viral. The man in Lungi beat others who participated in professional gear. Malayalam superstar Mohanlal will be the brand ambassador for the state's organ donation initiative. A man was beaten up by a driver after he was allegedly caught stealing a mobile phone from the dashboard of his car. A speeding truck in Burdwan mowed a biker and injured another person riding pillion. The injured was shifted to a hospital while the truck driver managed to escape. Two men were arrested from the Khabare railway station after cops recovered about 50 kilograms of silver from them. Long stretch of National Highway in Haldia is in shatters for over a month now. Despite several complaints by locals, authorities have failed to repair the 60-kilometer stretch. In yet another case of public indifference, a man who felt unconscious outside the Havra Police Commissioner's office was left unattended. Rights group Amnesty International has accused Sudan's government of carrying out at least 30 likely chemical weapon attacks at the Jebel Mara area of Darfur since January. Protesters have demanded a federal investigation into the fatal police shooting of an unarmed black man in South California. A New Jersey transit train derailed and crashed through the station in Hoboken. More than 100 people were injured. The UN says that up to 600 people were wounded in besieged eastern Aleppo are deprived of appropriate treatment. Afghan President Ashraf Ghani formalized a controversial accord with one of Afghanistan's most notorious warlords. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge continued their tour of Canada with a stop at the University of British Columbia. Thousands of Indonesian union workers marched to the heart of Jakarta to protest against the government tax amnesty scheme. South Korean workers at state-backed railway, hospitals and banks went on a strike to demand the government roll back measures that link pay to job performance instead of seniority. Firefighters saved 9 trapped people and evacuated over 30 from flood-hit areas in East China. Downpour brought along by Typhoon Maggie has kept pelting. DDCA will hold its special general meeting in Mumbai today to take a call on implementation of reforms as directed by the Supreme Court. Former cricketer VVS Lakshman praised current Test cricketer Virat Kohli. Lakshman said that the Delhi batsman possessed strong basics. Sports Minister Vijay Goyal on Thursday held a meeting with the national sports federations to prepare a roadmap for the future. England fast bowler James Anderson has been ruled out of next month's tour of Bangladesh due to a shoulder injury. South Africa will host Australia in the first ODI at Centurion on Friday. The Proteas will be without AB de Villiers, who has been ruled out of the 5-match series. Barnsley have sacked assistant coach Tommy Wright after he was named in an investigation alleging corruption in football. Fourth-seeded Simona Halep of Romania advanced to the semi-finals of the Wuhan Open on Thursday with a 6-4, 6-2 win over Madison Keys of the United States. McLaren's Fernando Alonso will start Sunday's Malaysian Grand Prix from the back of the grid because he is to test an updated Honda engine. Sonam Kapoor has written a moving article about her journey from feeling conscious about her appearance to finally embracing it and accepting her flaws. Sayami Kher, who will be seen making her debut as a female lead in upcoming movie Mirzya, has revealed that she is in love with a boy from her college for the last 6 years and is currently chasing him. Musician Amit Trivedi's close friends and popular Bollywood composing duo Vishal Shekhar are stepping in as headliners of Bollywood music project after they had to back out due to a personal tragedy. John Abraham says he loves action as a genre but doesn't want to do a destructive role. He claims that she can see right through Carrie's persona and it's all about her. Yet another high-profile celebrity couple has called it quits. Naomi Watts and Liva Schreiber announced their split through a joint statement but will be raising their children together. Jose Fernandez's pregnant girlfriend made her first public appearance post his death before passing away in a tragic accident. Jose had shared a picture of Maria expressing his excitement about becoming a father. Dwayne Johnson took to Instagram to introduce Nick Jonas as his co-star for the sequel to the classic movie Jumanji. The Disney classic Lion King is being adapted and the director is none other than Jon Favreau. Defying a Delhi High Court order against sharing user data, mobile message service WhatsApp says it is going to share information with Facebook as planned. Less than a month after Apple launched iPhone and iPhone 7 Plus, reports say that the tech giant has started working on iPhone 8. Chinese smartphone maker Oppo has overtaken Apple for the first time to become the #2 brand in India. 5 top-notch tech companies, Facebook, Amazon, Google, IBM and Microsoft, have joined hands to discuss advancements and conduct research in artificial intelligence. HTC has launched a new smartphone, HTC Desire, in India, priced at 15,990. The 5.5-inch smartphone offers up to 3 GB RAM.